On September 20th, we head to Houston, Texas, where hometown star Giovanni Marquez puts his undefeated record on the line. Originally, Marquez was set for a high-profile clash with OTX roster mate Kurt Scobie. But when negotiations fell through, a new challenge stepped up. Wesley Ferrer, a rugged Brooklyn fighter. He sees this as the perfect chance to flip the script. This is a classic crossroads fight. Gio wants to prove he's ready for the next level, while Wesley is here to derail the hype train and put himself back on the map. September 20th, Houston, Texas. This spot is going to be loud. The stakes are high, and someone's career is about to change. Let's get into it. Yo, Gio, Wes, thank you guys for joining us. You guys, you know what we're here for. It's a little virtual face-off. Wesley, this is going to be your first OTX show. So, I don't know if you're ready for this type of show. You've been involved in some other promotions, but this your first OTX, though. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling about that?
I'm excited to be part of it, and I'm just ready to show out.
And Gio, listen, hometown kid, OTX is on. This is an opportunity for you once again to stake your claim as being the king of Houston, Texas. How are you feeling about going back to Houston again September 20th?
Absolutely, man. I love it. Every time I fight in Houston, it's like working from home. So it's a privilege, it's an honor, it's a blessing, and I'm just excited.
Extra pressure for
Always,
fighting at home?
most definitely, it's always extra pressure. But fortunately, I work better under pressure, so I always use it to my advantage and welcome that pressure.
I love it. I love it. Now, Wesley, he says he works better under pressure. What are you going to do on fight night to make him uncomfortable?
Well, we're gonna see. There's a lot. We can say anything we want, but when we get to the date, we'll find out if he's ready for the pressure. I'm glad
Okay.
he's home. He's hometown. I'm coming to your own hometown to show you what's up. I just came back from a 5 mile run. Let's see if you're ready for this.
And Gio, what do you have to say about that?
I'll be ready for sure.
Like that, because I'm coming with everything. Shit. It's about that
As
time. I gotta show the world who's Wesley for real. My last
as you
fight didn't
should.
go my way, but I'm coming for everything now.
Now, listen, like that's a good segue. I had a question for you, Wesley. Your last fight didn't go your way, but you fought against um, Kane Sandoval, who's a really like a heavily touted prospect in the sport. He has a big name, and there are some people who would suggest that he's better than anybody Gio's ever fought. Do you think that you learned anything in your last fight that would show up on fight night against Gio?
Okay, that my last fight didn't go my way. Sandoval is a great fighter, or I give it to him, but I had some personal issues that no excuses. Then I went the way that it happened, but I'm gonna do everything in my power to get another fight with Sandoval, but I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about Gio right now. After I pass through Gio, then I'll see what I can do to get back to him.
And Gio, again, Kane has a pretty big name on the prospect scene. I cut my teeth in California, where Kane is from. So I heard a lot about this young guy coming up. I had an opportunity to see the last fight. I saw how it went. I'm sure you and your pops, you guys are students to the game. You guys saw how the last fight went with Wes. How do you feel his last performance stacked up to your performances in the past? And do you think that what you saw in that last fight is anything that you need to be worried about on fight night, September 20th?
I don't really focus too much on my opponent, his fights with other opponents, because I'm a different opponent than this Kane guy, and I just focus on what I got to do, train hard, listen to my pops, follow the game plan, and just handle business.
I love that. And do you think that Wesley is coming to actually win, or you think he's just coming to collect the check?
Nah, I think he's hungry. He has a good record. He's working hard. He said he just ran 5 miles, so he's not coming just to collect a check. He's coming to is coming to fight, and that's what we want. No, we haven't taken any easy opponents. We fight good opponents with good records to learn to get better, and we're gonna keep winning, keep improving each and every fight.
Yeah, Wesley. So you mentioned being okay with stepping into Gio's backyard to make this fight, and you said you actually like the fact that you're fighting him in his hometown. My question for you is: do you think that he's overlooking you? Do you think that Gio's just looking at this as like a homecoming party situation, or do you think that he's actually taking you serious?
I mean, if he's taking me serious, that's up to him. If he thinks this is a party, it's up to him. We're gonna find out on fight day. I'm coming to his hometown, and I'm not playing around. I'm coming for everything, like I said.
Well, I mean, look, like you're talking a big game, and I love it. Like I'm a promoter, and I want the fight to be as big as it can be. What I can tell you about a Giovanni Marquez fight in Houston, Texas, is it's always a party. The
I
crowd is
like that.
always on fire.
It's even
He
more
he he
exciting for
bring
me
he
then.
he brings them out though.
That's
He brings
good.
them out though. So
That's
what I'm
good.
so I like my question to you is like, are you ready for that? Like, you're not going to just be fighting Giovanni Marquez. You're going to be fighting the taunts in the crowd. You're going to have to walk through that audience and hear people screaming for Giovanni Marquez. Like, you're literally coming to his hometown, his backyard. Are you ready to fight Gio at a Giovanni Marquez party
I
September
mean,
20th in Houston,
yeah,
Texas?
um, one thing about me is that all my career I've been always the B side. I never had the crowd on my side, and I had to show that I had to prove them wrong. I just got to do it one more time in his hometown, and just with a different mindset. I'm already used to all that pressure or the crowd not being on my side. So it's so good.
I like the way it sounds. I like the way it sounds. And I can tell that there's some real fire behind your words. What have you done in your preparation? Like you said, you ran 5 miles today, and that's great. What have you done in your preparation? I'm not asking for any X's and O's, but what have you done in the lead up? What have you done in this camp that's different from what you did in your last fight camp, so that you can make sure that the result in this fight is different from the last one?
Work on my mind game. I feel like boxing is more mental than physical. And my last fight, I showed that I was not there mentally. And like I said, no excuses. It happened. I'm okay with what happened before in the past. But I'm not gonna let the past hold me back. So that's just part of the game. I'm just ready to show out that day and have fun. That's at the end of the day, boxing is just a small part of life. And we just gotta enjoy it and do what we gotta do and keep moving forward.
Gio, he spoke about the mental aspect of the game, and I want to touch on the subject. It's widely known, I think, in some boxing circles, like prospect to contender circles. You were supposed to fight Kurt Scobie next, and those negotiations broke down pretty quickly. But is that like a mental letdown for you, knowing that, hey, this was a potential big fight? I was supposed to fight someone who conceptually has a bigger name in the sport of boxing. It could have been a really big fight in my hometown, and now I'm fighting someone who's maybe a sleeper. Um, is that like a mental letdown for you, or are you like, how are you feeling about that?
I wouldn't say so, and I don't think that fight's completely off the table forever. And it is what it is. We have a game opponent in front of me, September 20th. Not overlooking him. I may see Wesley as a better opponent than Scooby, but you know, at the end of the day, Wesley's in front of me September 20th, and that's what we gotta handle.
Now, Gio, some fans would say that this is a lose lose for you. If you win, you beat someone you're supposed to beat, and if you lose, it's a disaster. How do you respond to that?
Well, first of all, I would say I'm not gonna lose, and I disagree. I think this is a good fight for me to learn, for me to continue to develop. Like I said, he's a game opponent with real skills. So after I get past him, I'm just gonna have more experience under my belt.
Wesley, I have a question for you. You know how they say that you can't really beat someone in their hometown by points? Are you coming to win by points, or are you coming to win by knockout?
I never look to the knockout, but I'm show out. You saying that you're right about you cannot beat someone by points at their home time. But if I whoop them the right way, clear, there's no way they're gonna take it away from me.
I hear you. I'm just telling you what I know about Gio. And see, Gio's not going to admit it,
So
but Gio's going to look for that knockout. He's going to try to get you out of there.
for
I
sure.
respect that. That's part of the game. That's what we in there for.
Okay. And Wesley, do you take pride? I kind of sense that you take pride in going into someone's backyard and playing spoiler. Is that true?
It's not that. It was done to me. My last fight. He came in my hometown and it happened, you know? That could happen to anybody. It just gotta be in you if you're ready. You gotta be in your mind game. That fight night.
Who's the bigger puncher between you two, Gio?
I would say myself.
Who's got the better chin, Wesley?
We're about to find out that night. Yeah.
Who's the better trash talker?
I don't feel
Uh,
like I'm a trash talker. Never been.
it seems like we're both pretty humble, chill guys.
Who's more likely to gas out in the later rounds?
Wesley.
Let's find out, man.
He said he's going on a 5-mile run today, champ.
Yeah.
Gonna need it.
Okay. Okay. Who needs this win more, Gio?
I need it. I need it. I need every win possible. I look at every fight like my last. Can't get to the next one without this one. So go all in every fight like it's a world title fight.
Is there something that we should read into that? Like, you said you look at every fight like your last. You need the next one to be able to go forward. I know. You listen. You say you're not going to lose, but if that were to be the case, is that over? Is the boxing career of Giovanni Marquez done?
Most definitely not.
And Wesley, what about you? Do you need this win?
Of course, like Michael Kors, man. I need this one. This is why I'm back in this, the business. Like my last fight didn't go my way, and I'm trying to finish it the right way. My last opponent said that I was a part-time boxer because of the way that my career has been going, and I just feel like I was letting life beat me up, and not really focus on what I really wanted to do with this boxing career. So I'm just trying to finish it on the right note and do things how I want to do it my way now. So like I said, the 20th, I'm gonna show you guys a different Wesley. I'm just gonna go do what I gotta do and enjoy myself while I'm doing it.
So, Wesley, I have a similar question for you then, in the same vein of the question that I asked Gio. You said you want to turn this thing around, you want to go out the right way. If you lose this fight to Giovanni Marquez, is your career over?
I don't think so. But if I'm being honest, in my heart, I'm coming to win, and my heart never lies to me, man. So I'm on the 20th. We're gonna see what's really gonna happen.
Wesley, we did a lot of talking about you fighting OTX 16, Houston, Texas, September 20th. We already know that the crowd is coming to see Giovanni Marquez win in spectacular fashion, get back on his knockout streak. And we already know that you want to upset that. Who's walking out of that arena with more fans that night? Giovanni Marquez or Wesley Ferrer?
Wesley Ferrer, I'm gonna come take over the whole town.
Gio, he said he's coming to take over your hometown. What are you doing to stop him from doing that?
I'm gonna get him out of there. I'm gonna break him down round by round and force the ref to stop him or knock him out.
And play a little Ali for me. What round are we stopping him in? What round are we stopping him in, champ?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. As long as he can last.
All right, now, Wesley, here's the thing about it. Here's the thing that you got to know, Wesley, and I'm sure you looked at the contract, but we do knockout bonuses. You know what I mean? The first and the last round, we give you a little extra cheese if you get your opponent out of there. So he's basically saying he's going to clock a couple extra dollars because he's getting you out of there early. What do you have to say about that?
All I have to say, like I said before, I'm not really trash talker. So we're gonna find out. He might be going on the first, maybe on the last. Maybe I'll get the bonus. Who knows, right? Let's
All right.
find out.
All right. Well, listen, fellas, I appreciate you guys for taking the time out. Wesley just got done with a 5-mile run. I can see that Gio is at the gym right now, probably on his
About to
second
get it in.
workout or something like that.
Yep.
You said what, champ?
About to get it in.
About to get it in. I don't want to take too much more time from you guys, but I have one more question for each of you. Wesley, I'll start with you. I want you to look right at Gio when you answer this question. I want you to tell him how this fight is going to go. I want you to tell him why you're going to win. And I want you to tell him how the fight is going to end September 20th, OTX 16, Houston, Texas, his backyard.
Jill, it's either I'm gonna whoop you all rounds, like I'm gonna make them clear, that I'm whooping your ass, or I'm
I know
gonna
you.
stop you.
I know you're gonna be running. You're gonna be running.
Let's find out.
You're gonna be
You
running.
say you're the stronger guy. We're gonna find out that night.
Yep.
If you're really that nice. Let's
All
see if
right.
you go. If you could catch me while I'm running, then.
Yeah, I know.
'Cause
Yeah, I know
I
you're gonna
might
be
be
running.
I might be hitting you while I'm moving and running. You can't touch me. You can't hit what you can touch. We have a problem.
Gio, same question to you. OTX 16, Houston, Texas, September 20th. Your hometown, your backyard. 100+ fans with Giovanni Marquez signs in the crowd screaming, Gio, Gio, Gio. I want you to look Wesley in the eyes when you answer this question. Tell him how the fight is going to go. Tell him how the fight is going to end. Tell him why you're going to win the fight.
September 20th, live on DAZN, live from Houston, Texas, my hometown. OTX show. I'll be going 14-0 with 7 knockouts. I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna break you, and I'm gonna leave that ring victorious. I'm gonna give my city a great show.
All right, there it is. Listen, Wesley, Gio, you guys are professional today. You guys got a little spicy. I know that in the ring it's going to heat up a lot more. I appreciate you guys for taking the time out today, but you guys already know what's at stake. 2 young guys. Both of you guys say you need this win. I look forward to this fight September 20th, Houston, Texas, OTX 16. Let's get it in, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go, man.
Thank you, guys.
Hope y'all liked the video. If you did, you'll also like the one on the screen too. Make sure you watch and subscribe.